Hello. Morning, everyone. I hope we're well. Maybe if you're here, can pop just in the chat. Oh, Caroline, you're already on it. Morning, Caroline. Yeah, if you're here, it's nice to say hi in the chat, see who's around. Morning, Shona. And I'm sure people will be coming in as well. So we got some time. But while we're waiting on some people, it's the 1st of August. How did that happen? I feel like July just disappeared, flew away. And yeah, so meditation. The way we run this class is we do a bit of breath work to begin with, we'll do some written tasks, we'll meditate, we'll do a bit of breathing, then we'll meditate and reflect at the end as well. Beautiful. I think you two know this class very well though. But for anyone joining later or in their own time, that's the kind of structure. And today, the theme or focus, which I haven't done for maybe over a year, I think, which is about finding your voice. And yeah, we'll look through that in different ways, through the writing and the meditating. Lovely. Nice. Okay, maybe we'll start, and then if people join, I can let them know what's happening. Lovely. For the beginning, we're going to do a bit of body release. So just a bit of moving just to get ourselves just kind of settled. So we're just going to, first of all, inhale, roll the shoulders up and roll them back. We'll do that 3 times. Up and back. Up and back. And let's just do them that in reverse. So going backwards and forwards. One more time. And then let's just lift them all the way up to our ears and drop them down. A big exhale. So lifting up and exhale. One more. Lovely. We're going to drop the chin to do some head circles. And in the other direction. And keeping the chin forward, going to interlace fingers behind the head, let the elbows be heavy. So just gently looking from side to side with a bit of pressure on the back of the neck. And then coming up, we're going to drop one ear to one shoulder, same arm overhead, and just lengthen the other arm away. Nice. And we'll turn the chin, hand behind the head. Still keeping some length in that other arm. And other side. Head, arm, arm. Nice. And breathing the whole time. Then we're going to drop the chin, hand behind the head. And coming up, we're going to interlace fingers and just kind of work into the back. If you're on a chair, just covering the screen with my hands. And it's quite nice to kind of lift one hand up and then the other hand just getting into the back. We'll do the opposite. So behind you, interlacing the fingers and looking up. And coming back. And we'll just do a couple of flows side to side. So just flowing in a side stretch from side to side. You can use your head. So nice to do in the morning. Lovely. One more each side. Nice. And then inhale, reaching both arms up. Bring them down the center. And wherever you are, wherever you're sitting, just closing the eyes down. Relaxing the arms. Maybe grounding the feet if you can. Mine are a bit more, they don't reach the floor in this chair. And just take a minute to notice how you're feeling. Just noticing how your morning's been so far. Maybe noticing just how that movement made you feel. Lovely. And then taking a moment to notice how you feel physically. If you felt any aches and pains or any strains or any parts of the body that you were like, ooh, I needed to stretch that. Or any injuries, or maybe it's feeling really good. How's your body feeling generally? And then let's do a quick body scan from the top of the head all the way to our feet. So, how's your head feeling? Your neck? How about your shoulders and collarbones? You need to roll them back one more time, sit up nice and tall. And then how are the arms feeling? The upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists and the hands. How are the chest, the ribs, front, side and back? How's the belly? And the lower back? How does your pelvis feel in your chair? Does it feel nice and grounded? Does it feel tilted in any way? Can you find a way of just sitting up even taller on your sit bones? How are your thighs feeling? And your knee joints? And your shins? And your ankles? And finally your feet. How are your feet feeling? If they can be grounded, if they're lifted, wherever they are, how are they feeling? And then let's move more internally and notice how we're feeling internally, where your breath is. Try not to change your breath too much in the beginning, so just acknowledging it. Maybe you hadn't noticed it so far this morning. Is it shallow? Is it more staggered? Is it sitting in one part of your body in particular? How is it feeling? Lovely. And then taking some time to focus on, we're going to do some inhales and exhales through the nose. And on each inhale, filling the torso more and more. On each exhale, just letting it empty, let it soften. And on each inhale, can you fill the torso even more? Can you lengthen even more? Is there more in there? And on the exhale, can you find more space and let it go? Lovely. On our next inhale and exhales, we're going to do 3 in through the nose and 3 out through the mouth. So we're really blowing something away, really letting go of something. So breathing in and out. In and out. And in, even bigger. And out. Lovely. And slowly blinking the eyes open. Going back to your space, maybe having another big stretch if you need. And we'll come to our notebooks and we're going to do some writing, some written tasks. So, like I said at the beginning, the theme of today is just about finding your voice. And yeah, we're going to look at that in different ways. So, for the first one, I want you to think about the past week and when did you feel the most energized? So, think about the past week and when did you feel the most energized? It always takes me a moment. I'm like, what did I do last week? Lovely. So, taking another 10 seconds to finish that. So, yeah, just kind of looking at examples, just you can choose a few moments. Lovely. Great. So we'll move on to the next question, which is in relation to the previous question. So think about the past week. When did you feel the most energized? So we've chosen a few examples or an example of a moment where we felt really energized. And what can you celebrate about you in that moment? So in that example that you chose or in the moments that you wrote about, what can you celebrate about you in that moment? Lovely. So take in another 10 seconds to finish that off. Lovely. So move on to the third question. What positive qualities have others shared about you? So, what positive qualities have people said about you to you that you remember? Lovely. So, we're going to take a minute just to finish that off. Amazing. We're going to move on to the final question. So, again, this second part of this question, or this next question, refers to the previous question. So, the previous question that we just answered was, what positive qualities have others shared about you? And this question is, what feels true to you from what they've said, or from what you've heard, or from what you've written? What feels true to you? Or do you feel maybe there's that it's not quite right, or there's some differences? Or are you like, yeah, actually, I am like that? What feels true to you from what people have shared about you? Lovely. So finishing that one off, I'll pop our pen and paper to the side. Lovely. Oh, I need to do a nice big yoga class or something this morning. So great. Pop your books aside. We're going to do a quick little pranayama, which is just breathing in yogic terms. And then we'll do, a kind of guided meditation will offer some prompts and some things to think about. So you've both definitely done this, but just to reiterate, we're going to do alternative nostril breathing. So let's use our dominant hand. We can tuck down the index finger and the middle finger and tuck the pinky under the ring finger. So we've got this kind of crisscross phone going on. And if you have a nose piercing, to go under. If not, just blocking off the nostril. And we'll breathe in, hold, let go of the thumb, breathe out, breathe in, hold, let go, breathe out. That's one round. So we'll do 2 rounds. So you can either close your eyes or keep them open. Find somewhere comfortable to be, wherever you want to sit, and I'll just guide you through it. So blocking off one nostril with the thumb, we're going to breathe in, hold, release the thumb, breathe out, breathing in, hold, release the pinky, breathe out. Straight away, breathe in, hold, release the thumb, breathe out, breathe in, hold, release the pinky, breathe out. Keeping the eyes closed or closing them if they're not already closed, releasing the hand, maybe giving it a shake, and finding that comfy place to be, that comfy place to sit, to do your meditation for the end. So taking a moment just to notice how that breathing made you feel. If it felt different than just breathing in through both nostrils and breathing out through either the nose or the mouth, how did it feel? Could you direct the breath in any way? Did it feel full? Or maybe it felt strange? How did it feel? Lovely. So in this meditation, and in this class, we've been talking about finding your voice. We've talked about it by reflecting and looking back on memories and highlighting moments in that, on what people have shared with us about who we are and how we identify and agree or disagree with that. And now I want you to think about your voice. What does that mean to you? What do you think of when you think of your voice? Is it physical? Is it emotional? Is it spiritual? Where is your voice located in your body today? Does it have a physical place in your body today? And what does your voice mean to you today? That could be different tomorrow, or the next day, or yesterday, or a year ago. What does your voice mean to you today? And I want you to carry that with you today, through whatever you do, wherever you go, whoever you speak to. Lovely. And whilst we're here with our eyes shut, let's just roll our shoulders back 3 times, inhaling to lift them. Exhale to drop. Inhale to lift. Exhale to drop. Inhale to lift. Exhale to drop. And reverse. Inhale to roll up. Exhale to drop. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, drop. We're going to inhale and reach both arms above our head. Exhale, bring the hands down the center. So that 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop. And slowly we're going to blink our eyes open. Come back to our space, back to our room, maybe looking around. Maybe looking out a window. Seeing what you can see in your room, in your space. And let's come to our notebooks one last time. And we're going to write down a word, a thought, a feeling, something of reflection, a moment of reflection, wherever you want that to be. Lovely. And whilst you do that, I wanted to say thank you so much for coming. Happy August. I'm teaching quite a few times this week. I'm teaching tonight, Stretch and Relax, if you want to come. And then I'm teaching Contemporary in the studio. Whoa! On Thursday, I'm covering for Chloe on the 4th in the studio. If you're around, it'd be lovely to see you. And yeah, and then be back the following week with just Stretch and Relax. But yeah, maybe like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, but I feel like you both probably are. And yeah, drop us anything in the chat if you've got any feedback or thoughts or feelings. Oh, thanks, Caroline. Yeah, it was nice to come back to meditation. I kind of miss doing it every week, but it was, I do love teaching it. Yes, I will see you soon for class at some point as well. But yeah, have a great day. Have a great start to the month. a great August. I mean, I'm very biased. If you can make it up to the Edinburgh Fringe, whew, you'll have fun. It'll be a great time. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Shona. Yeah, both of you have a great day. And thanks to anyone who's joining this later. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Yeah, bye.